up, everybody? What is good? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 60 of the Damn Dude Podcast.
Damn, dude.
I'm your host, California Cow, and I have to say I'm one of the cool Californians left in this state because a lot of us have gone fucking wacky, and it's all good because it is what it is. So, welcome to the show, you guys. Today's episode is gonna be a little bit all over the place because I, myself, am all over the place. I had my work got canceled last week. And because the pool shut, or like halfway through the week, the pool shut down. It was supposed to be open by this weekend. It got shut down again. So it cancels everything for me. It puts me in a fucking full freak out panic mode because I got to pay rent next week. My oldest son's birthday is the week after. And I got shit to fucking handle and pay for and take care of. And that equals no fucking money. So in turn, I got to fucking figure it out, make something happen, and do what the fuck I can to make shit happen, right? You know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of times when shit is just simply out of your control, like what the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? When life just opens up this portal of there's nothing you can do about it, you're fucked. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle yourself? You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this like, yo, I don't know what the fuck to do. So what I'm trying to do and what I'm gonna do is kind of rearrange my whole schedule to work it so to see if I can travel to some of these people's pools and do lessons for them there. Because if I can do that, then that would be incredible, right? It's like this is very reminiscent of when the lockdowns happened with the whole scamdemic thing. Is like, yo, they just pulled the fucking rug from under me. It's like, what am I gonna do? I got a baby, I got a fucking teenager, I got rent, I got bills, I got all this shit to pay for. What the fuck am I gonna do, man? And it's just hard. It's like it goes back to extreme ownership. It's like, well, you chose to work for yourself, and when you work for yourself, there's chances that are just involved and risks that are involved. And when that's the case, what are you gonna do? Well, you better fucking stand the fuck up and face the fear, right? So that's what I'm doing. I don't know how to fucking rearrange my day to make this work, honestly. But I'm going to. You know what I mean? Like, what else am I going to do? There's no other option. So, man, this whole episode, like, I had a whole thing written out, and I realized this just kind of jacked the whole fucking thing up for me. But it's all good. Like, I went to full panic mode. And then at the same time, I went and was talking to somebody really, really fucking cool. And they helped like bring me back to earth and like cheer me up. And shout out to you. You know who you are. So I appreciate it. Thank you. You are absolutely amazing and a beautiful human being. So thank you. Thank you. Dude, so, man, I'm just like a wreck, dude. I got a decent night's worth of sleep, but then like after getting hit with this, I have to message all these people, sorry we're canceled for a whole week, and it's like, it's not just fucking with my schedule and my paycheck and my livelihood, but it's fucking with other families' plans, and it's fucking with other kids' learning schedules and all of this. And like, that's what I don't like. That's why this is really more upsetting. It's like, fuck, dude, this inconveniences other people. And when I have things go on to where I inconvenience others, I do not like that. I really don't like that. I don't like the feeling of inconveniencing others because our time is valuable. It's the most valuable thing we have. So I'm trying to do my best to not waste anybody's time or to make sure nobody's time is like disrespected or stepped on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes we just gotta step beyond ourselves and step outside of ourselves a little bit and get grounded and get centered. Like, fuck, I know I need to go meditate because this just completely threw me off, like completely. And it doesn't sound like that big a deal. And it's like a lot of times people will celebrate, oh, my work got canceled, I don't got to go to fucking work for a week. Are you kidding me? But it's like when you love what you do and you love the work that you're doing and you're contributing to society and helping kids save their lives and helping families have peace of mind, it hurts. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to do my work. I want to do my job. That's all I want to do is fucking do my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more I do my job, the better of a parent I am. The more I do my job, the better of an example I am. The more I do my job, the safer the community is. The more I do my job, families are able to experience family outings in a much safer and funner sort of way. When I do my job, kids have confidence. When I do my job, kids learn skills. They learn real life skills. They have a skill that they will know and carry with them for the rest of their life. The gift of swimming and breath control in the water. It's incredible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to do my job. That's it. That's it, man. Like, fuck, man. I'm sorry. I just gotta write a note real quick. I just want to do my fucking job because some of the shit is out of my control. And at the same time, okay, they shut my shit down. My paycheck just got dumped on. What do I do? Well, you know what? Let's find out who of all these canceled clients has a swimming pool at their house. How many of these people can we get to in a day within this week? Right? Like, how do we make that happen? How can we arrange to do that? Now, if we can do that, we got magic, right? So it's like, all right, light shit on you. What are you going to do? You know? And then also, oh my God, see, dude, there's so much fucking going on. So many people are fucking dying, dude. This year, so many people have been dying. And I got to say, rest in peace to Pops. Rest in peace, Bill Haywood, Bill Pops Haywood. Yo, he was like a second dad, grandpa sort of figure to me, almost like an uncle figure, grandpa, father figure, all kind of wrapped into one for me as a kid growing up. He used to teach me math in the garage, like late at, like me and my homie Puff, like it's technically his grandpa. He would we would sleep over. Bill was the shit. He would, like when we were kids, like he just had so much love for kids, dude. He wanted to make sure kids always had the coolest experience possible. And he used to drive these buses and he used to literally take me and Puff to McDonald's in the morning on the bus. It would just be me and Puff on an entire bus by ourselves. Literally running up and down the aisles, doing whatever. Pops would drive us on this bus to McDonald's, eat a fucking breakfast, and then drive us to school on our own bus. Literally. Damn, dude. He had like 2 or 3 buses, and that's what he did. He drove buses, you know, and like, thinking back, I wonder if I think they were his own buses. Like he had his own thing going, but, it was dope, man. I just remember like going to school in like 2nd, 3rd grade in your own fucking school bus, like, and you only live 3 blocks from the school. Like, dude, there's no cooler fucking feeling. And especially some of you guys might be tripping. Like if you're in other states, in San Diego, it's not common to take the bus. Like the average person does not take the bus to school. Because like our weather is good all year round. There's no snow, there's hardly rain, it's never too hot. Like you can always walk to school, right? We have the climate, the way the city's built and designed, it's just doable. So to get like literally there's like barely even bus drop-offs in front of the school. Like almost the only kids who got dropped off by the bus were like special needs kids or like kids who they're like lived super far away and like their parents had like a special arrangement with the school, right? So it's a very, very small percentage of people in population who actually take the bus to like elementary, junior high, high school out here. Like unless there's really a special exception. So he would take us to fucking school on our own fucking bus. Like, talk about feeling fucking cool rolling up to school, right? So, rest in peace, Pops. Man, it just... Okie dokie now, okay? Yo, he used to always say no, okay? And it would confuse the fuck out of everybody. You would ask him a question and he'd say, no, okay? You're like... Is that a no or an okay? I don't fucking know what that means. But forever, me and Puff were always okie dokie, okay? And he would just look and smile like, which answer do you like? But it was cool, man. And I remember, okay, this is racist, but it's very innocently racist. So when I was a little kid, I might have told this story on the pod before, actually. So when I was a little kid growing up, my best friend Puff, he grew up in a black family. And that's what I grew up in too. So it's like, to me, it's just normal. Like my main experience of people was Asian people. My mom, who's Norwegian, she's like the one white person I kind of knew like throughout the whole early parts of life. I didn't meet other like white friends and people till like, well, no, my friend Hoochie across the street. But other than that, it was like very little white people did I ever know or see. So it's like I see Asian people, Mexicans, and then I'm growing up in a black household. So I remember one time I was just curious, like in school, they told us if you smoke, your lungs turn black. Like if you smoke cigarettes, your lungs turn black. So Pops used to smoke a gang of cigarettes back in the day. And when I was a little kid, I was like 6 years old. I literally remember I went up to him, I was like, Pops, are you so black because you smoke so many cigarettes? And he fucking fell out of his chair dying, absolutely dying laughing. Like, who the fuck asked a question like that? But it was like, dude, that's what they taught me in school. And I'm like, dude, he's literally the darkest person I've ever met. And he literally smokes more than anybody I've ever seen. So, 2 and 2 equals 4 in my little kid mind. Which is funny because, like I said, he used to practice and teach us math and multiplication like before we were old enough to even be learning that. Like they were still teaching us addition and subtraction in school in like first, second grade. And Pops was having us go over multiplication and explaining it in ways. I remember we would go in the garage at night and we would just kick it there and like just practice math. And it was like somehow he fucking made it fun, dude. And I had like forgot about that until just recently. I'm like, holy fuck, I forgot about the math lessons, dude. Like he would describe it and he would show us physical things. He would pull out coins. He would be like, all right, well, if you have this many bicycles, then this, and he would like apply it to stuff that we thought was cool. It's like, fuck, we thought kung fu and wrestling and bikes were cool. So, and soccer. So he's relating everything to those things. And we're like, wow, this is fucking sick, And he would do it with like candy and just all these different things. And it was like, he would legit just spend so much time with us, just educating us and teaching us in fun, cool ass ways. And I respect the fuck out of that, man, because to have like a grandpa sort of figure, take the time to slow down and care and do that. It wasn't like put on a movie. It wasn't like go outside and play. It was like, yo, let's come learn some shit. Come sit down, let's talk. And spend that quality time with us, Now, Pops also was a good example of how you shouldn't handle certain things. He was also a good example of how you should handle things. Now, everybody's got their highlights and their lowlights and if that's even what it's called. But like, so we all have our ups and downs and our good and our bad that we've put into this world and life. And like I often tell my kids, like, dude, your parents, me and your mom, we're here to be good and bad examples of what it means to be a human being in this lifetime.
Damn, dude.
Because not everything we do is going to be the best example. So it's up to you to interpret that because we're just here doing what we're trying to do. We don't know shit. So all I could do, all I could do is be an example of like, of who I am and what I think the best way to live life is and to create my own happiness and success and life and freedom. That's what I want to exemplify for my kids. And I realize the reason I feel that so deeply is because the time that my parents and other people who were parental figures to me, they took the time and invested in me and showed me care and time and listening and understanding and lessons and passed on these beautiful things. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, eventually we're going to learn math, but he did not have to by any means take the time out of his life to advance us through that a little bit quicker. You know what I mean? So, Pops, I'm sorry I fucking suck at math. But the shit you taught us, it stuck and it helped. And it made, as they were teaching it, it made it make sense. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get how multiplication works now because of that. I don't remember half the shit, but like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I know enough to understand. So yeah, I just want to say rest in peace, Pops. You were a big impact on our lives and in a lot of people's lives. And I got the call from Puff and little Dorothy last night. And it was just like, fuck, man. It was hard, dude. It still hasn't fully hit me yet. Like, at the same time, yeah, he was old, man. He lived a full life. And like, it's just, you know, you feel it. It's, man. You know, and I think back, like, I haven't seen him in so many years. Like, it's a trip, dude. But, you know, it's nature. And one thing that I do acknowledge and realize and recognize is that, like, when people pass away, like this year, I should have counted before trying to say this, but I want to say I know at least 4 to 6 people have passed away already. I think more even. But the thing is, when people die, it doesn't happen. The pain and all that, it doesn't just happen to us. It happens for us. Meaning, it's like there's a beautiful lesson. There's some sort of reminder. There's something that God or the universe is pointing at that it wants you to look at and take the time to think about and feel. You know, because a hard part of death is or a hard part for a lot of people with death is understanding that it's equally as beautiful as birth. It's just life. You know what I'm saying? Being born, that's life. Dying is life. Living all the shit in between is life. And it's all equal. You know what I mean? It's like the beginning isn't more important than the end, and the end isn't more important than the beginning, and the middle isn't more important than the end or the beginning, because they all equal the entire story. You know what I mean? And without one piece, you couldn't have the other. And that's why I think death and life and birth and all of this is just it's such a beautiful thing. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, there's emotions and feelings that come with it. Absolutely. And it's important to feel those things. It's important to process through those emotions and those feelings. Because if not, we end up living a sour ass life that we don't like and we don't love. So it's up to us as individuals to fucking do something more than just going through life. Like, it's too beautiful, it's too precious, it's too short to just go through life letting circumstances happen to you, when we could be going through life and having all these circumstances happening and have them happen for us.
Damn, dude.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So it's like, one last thing I'm going to touch on. We're going to wrap this up. I got to cut this a little short because I do actually have to go off to work, which I've got some travel lessons kind of lined up. And I got to, how do you say? I've got to go tend to them because, like I said, I made some shit happen. I got a lot of people who I had to cancel, and I apologize to you guys. At the same time, I have to make this happen. So I got to get going. I got to go travel and teach some lessons here, a few of them. And then I still got some messages and a fucking thing, a professional letter I need to write and all this. But last thing I want to say is we met this homeless woman at the beach the other day. I took my youngest son royal surfing, and there's this homeless woman, lives out of her van with her son. Her son's an adult. And she overheard me being like, "Oh, I forgot your shoes. We don't have shoes." Because we forgot Royal's shoes for after surfing. And we're like getting ready to go surf, right? And she goes, "Oh, what is it that you forgot? What is it you don't have?" And I was like, I just forgot his shoes. She's like, "Oh, what size? Does he need some shoes? I'll see if I can find you some." And like, she's not like this crazy homeless person. She's just like a cool ass person, right? Like, if you didn't see her van and her setup, you would never guess she was homeless. So I'm just like, yo, what? Like, nah, like it's all good. You know, it's all good. Like we just forgot his shoes. It's no biggie. We have some. They're just at home. She's like, "Oh no, you know, it's no worry. I can, you know, everybody's always got something lying around, and you know." And I was like, "Oh man, like you're so sweet. Like, thank you so much, you know." So conversation just goes and we introduce ourselves. She meets Royal. I mean, her name's Robin. And at the end of it, she's like, she talks to Royal and she's like, "Yo, like, she's like, do you know what this is? And she's like shaking a box of macaroni. And Royal doesn't know what macaroni is. I don't know if he's ever had any or not. But he's just like, I don't know, So she's like, oh, make him some. And I'm like, what? Like, no, you don't got to do that. Like, dude. She's like, no, I would love for your son to have some hot food after he surfs. I know how cold it could be and how good hot food feels after being in the ocean. And I was just like, yo.
Damn, dude.
At the same time, this woman's sitting here cooking up food. She's offering other people food. She's trying to feed people. She's helping direct people in the parking lot, helping people find parking. She's going out of her way to ask people who are like kind of leaving the beach, like, hey, like, are you leaving? Which car is yours? So, we can get that person a spot and stuff. And like, I was just blown away, man. And it just really hit me as like, I've experienced this so many times. And especially when we went to like Skid Row and talked to people and all these different things, it was like, I've learned and noticed that the people with the least often are willing to give the most.
Damn, dude.
And the more that we can like take that on and embrace that to just be givers, the better off our life can be and will be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if we can give without any expectation or anything back or anything in return, it just creates so much beauty, man. And Robin, thank you. I got so much love for you. I appreciate you. You looked out for my son. Great. And I apologize because as soon as I fed Royal a bite of it, I saw her make it. It was cool. It wasn't anything crazy. But I gave him a spoonful and he just goes, and lets it just fall out of his mouth. And like drool hanging in macaroni, just sliding out of his mouth. He's just like yuck. I was like, oh, like, Royal, like, take a bite. Damn it, dude. You're making us look really bad, bro. But no, it's all good. So it was just the kindest gesture. It's like she gave us a metal spoon to keep. She gave us the container to keep. I was like, oh, bring it back. Oh, she's like, no. Trust me. It doesn't even match my set. I'm like, you are so cute. Like, thank you. Like, fuck. So that just blew my mind, man. It was just so beautiful. Like the amount of times that me or my family or my kids have been offered food, clothes, and shelter from homeless people is mind-blowing to me. Absolutely mind-blowing to me. Because it's like, yes, I've given, but not on the level that they're giving. And I'm just like, all right, I gotta fucking step my game up in some way, shape, or form to be a better fucking person about this, So, yeah, dude, it was just, man, very mind-blowing and eye-opening, and it just made me so grateful and appreciative. So it's like, I don't know, like, I encourage all of us to look at, like, what can we give? How can we be more contributive to life and each other? How can we uplift each other and not bring each other down? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Short episode for you guys. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. And apologize, this one's going to be a couple minutes late because I have to go, like, right now. And, yeah, appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful day. Be sure to tell a friend, to tell a best friends, cousins, uncles, best friends, dogs, trainers, babysitters, best friends, secret lovers, boyfriend about the Damn Dude podcast. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening.
Damn, dude.
Thank you for being people who do the work. Thank you for putting in the time, effort, and work to be the best version of your fucking self. Thank you. I appreciate you. The world needs more people like you guys. We fucking got this. Let's do this. Have a beautiful day. This is episode 60, season 2. Much love. Peace.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.